Hello YouTube, my name is Niccolo Machiaveli, and today I'm going to discuss about 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Now, this book talks about how life is in this modern era, whereby we live in a decent, civilized, democratic life as it is. But under that democratic life, there is the dark side of it, which is envy, hatred, lust, and greed. So these laws mainly were known by courtiers or by leaders of nations and leaders and political leaders, but now they are used in an everyday society. They are used everywhere. So it is essential for you to know them by heart. So if you learn these laws, you'll be a good friend, good husband, and good wife. That's what you have to put in mind. Like as Niccolo Machiaveli said, a good person is good, but when is among the bad and envy, he will be used. So when you know these laws, they will help you to maneuver in almost everything by heart. So the first law is never outshine your master, which means that you have to make your master comfortable and superior. You have to make your master brilliant. For example, when you're at workplace, in case even of a small thing that you can manage or you can understand, go to your master and tell him to help you out. Or go to your superior and tell him to help you out. Make him make the decision. Now that superior you will not bring insecurity into him, or you will not bring fear into him of losing his job. But when you want to, this normally happens to people who are talented. Anyone who is talented, who is talented may do it indirectly, him causing fear and hatred from the master. So you have to make sure that no matter how talented you are, you go to your superior or you go to your higher subordinate to seek consultation, no matter how small it is. Praise him in public, how he's intelligent, how he has helped you to achieve your dreams, and how he has helped the organization to achieve your dreams. Thus, you will keep your job, hence you will reduce fear to the master and promotion. Now, the second law is never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use the enemies. Learn how to use your enemies. Most of what brings you not to put too much trust into friends. Friends sometimes get envious of you because they have seen you grow with them, and they take things for granted because you're their friend. They know with you nothing can happen. Then they tend to spoil what you have done because of envy against you. So, and also betray you. But people like the enemies, when you take your former enemy to do for you something, he will always want to prove you like he's the right candidate to do that kind of job. So learn to use your enemies and never let the presence of your enemies distress you. In fact, learn more to create more enemies than your friends, because the more you create enemies, the more you create a line of people whom you know hate for you for a certain cause, and the more you will use them in future. Now, law 3, which says conceal your intentions. It means when you have a plan, never tell it to anyone that you have a plan. As Sun Tzu said, let your plan be dark and impenetrable, like forethought, and struck like lightning. So make sure that your plans are dark and impenetrable. In fact, don't tell them to everyone. Be with your plans, because if you keep your plans to yourself, your enemy cannot prepare himself to defend against you, because he does not know what you're planning next. So law 4 is always say less than necessary. That one is understandable. Don't say too much of the words, because If you say too much, you lose that kind of mystery and respect into your words or into your action. People will take you for granted, and people will never listen to you. Use as much as little words as you can. Law 5, which says, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Now, in this modern society, we are living whereby we judge people according to their appearance, clothing, words, and action. We tend to think that people who drive big cars, who dress well, dress intact, are so much rich. Hence, that is a kind of a decoy that we go into. So whenever you see someone who is dressed very well, has a nice house, we tend to think that those people are rich. But you build so much dependency on reputation. So much depends on your reputation. So much depends on your reputation. For this reason, now, build a reputation of generosity, build a reputation of cunning, build a reputation of honesty. So if you build a reputation of those things, for example, honesty, it is easier for you to maneuver. So build 3 kinds of reputation: generosity, honesty, and cunning. Through reputation, you can win and impact fear into people. So I'm discussing the 5 laws for now, and almost each week we shall be getting 5 laws. The other 5 laws, which now we shall come from 5 to 10. And we shall be getting an episode of 48 Laws of Power each week. So thank you very much for subscribing. Hit the notification button.